Alright, now we're moving into the more complicated multiplying stuff. And that's because we have to do this FOIL stuff. Both of these are a binomial, so you have to multiply them like a binomial, like two binomials, which we typically call the FOIL method. The FOIL method is really just distribution twice. So as we're multiplying these together, you're going to multiply the first ones together, so you get x times x, which is going to be x squared. Then the outside numbers, x times 2, is going to give you 2x. The inside numbers, which is 3 times x, which is going to give you 3x. And then the last numbers, 3 times 2, that's going to give you 6. Oh, that should be an x. And now we need to combine it all together, add all these up, combine like terms. X squared doesn't combine with anything. 2x and 3x add together to be 5x. And we got add 6 on the end. And now we got this piece, and we need to evaluate it too. So put 2 in for both your x's and evaluate. So you're looking at 2 squared plus 5 times 2 plus 6. 2 squared is 4. 5 times 2 is 10. Add 6. You're looking at the grand total of 20. Yay! Moving on to 11. Again, multiplying these two guys together. So you got 5x plus 3 times 2x plus 9. Multiply firsts, outside, insides, lasts. So you got, let me get all of that out of there. 5x times 2x is going to give you 10x squared. 5x times 9 is going to give you 45x. And then 3 times 2x is going to give you 6x. And then 3 times 9 is going to give you 27. Add all these together. Combine what you can. You're looking at 10x squared plus 51x plus 27. And when we're evaluating, luckily, we're plugging in 0, which gets rid of those two terms, basically, because anything times 0 is 0. But I'll show out the work here. That's 0, that's 0. You're left with just 27. On 12, you're looking at 2x minus 4 times 5x plus 7. That's a hideous 5. I need to fix that. So remember, first terms, outside terms, inside terms, and then the last terms on both, all multiplied together, added up. So 2x times 5x gives you 10x squared. That's a lot like last time. 2x times 7 gives you 14x. Negative 4. Remember, keep your signs with things. We've only dealt with positives so far. This is the first time we've got pretty much a negative in there. Yeah, out of these FOIL ones. Make sure you keep the negative with them. And I have to do negative 4 times 7, which is going to be negative 28. Combine like terms, add it all up, so you get 10x squared minus 6x, because that's what that is combined, and then subtract 28. Now you take 3 and plug it into both of those numbers there. That's going to give you 10 times 3 squared minus 6 times 3 minus 28. 3 squared is 9, so this piece is going to be 90. 3 times 6 is 18, so subtract 18. And subtract the 28 still. 19 minus 18 minus 28. Not 19, 90 minus all of those is going to be, I'm going to whip out a calculator real quick because I can't do that in my head right now. It's too late in the day. You get the magical number of 44. Moving on to 13. Oh man, we got 2 more. That's it. So negative x minus 4 times 6x plus 2. First, outsides, insides, lasts. It spells FOIL. We got negative x times 6x gives you negative 6x squared. Negative x times 2 gives you negative 2x. Negative 4 times 6x gives you negative 24x. And negative 4 times 2 gives you negative 8. Add together, combine like terms, you'll get negative 6x squared minus 26x minus 8. And now we need to take 1 and plug it into both of the x's to get negative 6 times 1 squared minus 26 times 1 minus 8. So the 1 doesn't do anything. When you times by 1, it keeps it the same. So you have negative 6 minus 26 minus 8. Basically just add up 6, 26, and 8, and then slap a negative in front. So 6 plus 26 plus 8 gives you 40, and slap a negative in front. You're looking at negative 40. And then finishing up with 14, 8x, oh, that's a hideous 8 minus 3x, and then negative 2x minus 5. We're foiling, multiply those together. You gotta do 8 times negative 2x, which gives you negative 16x, and then 8 times negative 5 to get negative 40, and then negative 3x times negative 2x gives you positive 6x squared, because negative times negative is positive, and negative 3x times negative 5 is going to be positive 15x, because negative times negative is positive. Combine like terms, that's this guy and this guy, and typically we start writing it out with the squared portion first. Negative 16x plus 15x is negative x, and then we got subtract 40 on the end. Now you take 2, plug it into both of those x's, and calculate. You're going to get 6 times 2 squared minus 2 minus 40. Calculate. 2 squared is 4. 6 times 4 is 24. 24. You guys subtract 2 and subtract 40. If you subtract 2 and you subtract 40, you're going to get the wonderful answer of negative 18. Ta-da!